Most people dread the sanding phase of a project, especially when you are dealing with tight corners or weird angles where a big orbital sander just won't fit. That is where this little cordless detail sander comes into play. It is surprisingly compact, and honestly, the first thing you notice is how well it sits in the palm of your hand. It has this rubberized grip that makes it feel secure, even if you are working for a while and your hands get a bit sweaty. Now, here is the thing about these smaller tools. They usually struggle with power, but this one uses a copper motor that actually feels like it has some guts behind it. It hits 12,000 RPM, which is plenty for stripping back old paint or smoothing out rough edges on a furniture piece. It does not feel like a toy, which is a relief. One of the smarter design choices here is the sealed switch. If you have ever had a tool die because wood dust got into the electronics, you know exactly why that matters. It keeps the internals clean, and there is even a temperature sensor tucked in there to make sure the motor does not overheat when you are really pushing it. The dust collection is decent too. It uses a bag that clips on securely, so you are not constantly worrying about it popping off and dumping a pile of sawdust on your floor. It is not going to catch every single speck, but for indoor projects where you want to keep the mess manageable, it does a solid job. You get a decent stack of 20 sanding pads in the box, ranging from 60 to 120 grit, so you are pretty much ready to go right out of the gate. The self-adhesive backing makes swapping them out a breeze, which is great because nobody wants to spend 10 minutes fiddling with paper changes. Now, if there is a downside, it is the battery capacity. At 1.3 amp hours, it is fine for quick touch-ups or smaller detail work. But if you are planning on sanding down an entire dining table in one go, you might find yourself swapping batteries or waiting for a charge. It is definitely built more for precision and convenience than for heavy-duty, all-day construction work. But for the price and the size, it is a handy little companion to have on the workbench. It is not going to replace your heavy-duty gear, but for those awkward spots that usually end up being a headache, this thing is a pretty smart addition to the kit.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.